Okay, and we're back. We're still doing lifestyle, and I hope you enjoyed that bit with Dr. Cox, though. Usually very fun, in as much as we're learning and keeping healthy. But time now to delve now into a more serious conversation. We're talking acid attacks and how we can survive them. We have a gentleman in the studio with us. He's actually a victim. He's been in the news for some time now. He's joined us this morning to tell us his story. And of course, on the phone, we're going to be raising some experts who are going to kind of give us tips, some first aid tips as and when they happen and you're there. How do you manage it? Okay, and definitely the legal issues surrounding the whole acid attack issue. We've had this conversation on this program before, but that tells you the urgency, or should I say that the seriousness of this conversation, the reason why that we have to revisit it today. So, well, stick and stay. You don't want to miss this one. But let me come to you this one. Eric.
Hey, Eric, how are you? This is how we greet here. There you go, buddy.
Eric, and from afar, you would have to catch it.
How are you?
I'm doing okay.
I'm happy to see the smile on your face. Yes.
You are the third Eric who is in the studio today. So I think this is the Eric edition of
GH today, right?
Yeah.
Eric, listen, we've heard your story, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to hear it from the horse's own mouth. Tell us exactly what happened.
Okay, I was dating with my girlfriend for like 5 months. We started around February. And around June, within June, I think after the 5th June, we started having some problems.
This is last year?
That last year, June. So I decided to end the relationship. So she couldn't take it well, but like for the first, I told her on Saturday. So on Sunday I had to call her down so that I calm her down and we talk about the issue again. So she told me she's cool about it. I think Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, she came to my house again that she wanted to pick some items, like to at her. I wasn't even at home, so she had my key. She picked the items, and later on, she dropped the keys to my mom. So she called me that she wants to leave. I said, okay, she should wait for me. I'm coming. I'm not somewhere, so I'll come right now. So I came to meet her at home, and she was just leaving. So she said when she picked the taxi and I started, I'm here, so let's talk before you leave. He said I should sit in the car so that I can. I said, oh no, why should I escort you home again? He said I should sit in the car, we go home. I said no. So we just came from the car again and we were standing. He said I should wait here, she's coming. I stood there for like 30 minutes. This long time, what should I do? So I have to just try to see where she was. But she was talking to one of my friends over there. When I went there, they were just talking. They were just making noise. I was, wow, this so much talking to the girl like that. It's like, the girl brought acid to the house. She wants to drink the acid. I said, where is it? They said, oh, they have collected acid. So I didn't even see it. So I had to tell my mom, Esther said she wants to drink acid. So my mom called us, we don't do that thing here. So she came and my mom talked to her and she was okay. So I was just escorting her to the roadside to pay the car again. There again, she attacked me again that I should give her a reason why we are breaking up. She struggled with me for like an hour or so. We struggled. Later on, he said, okay, she wants to go home. I should escort her home again. I said, no. How she's I can't take her home. Because how she's behaving, she was struggling with me. So like, everybody came around and they were just like, why are we quarreling and all those stuff. So my dad has to come in. So my dad know how to talk Ewe, and like she was very fluent in Ewe, so they talked very well. And she was like, okay, right now she's cool. So it was getting late, around 9:30, 10. So my dad said that just take her home and come back again. That's the reason why I followed her to her house. I went there. I got down from the car. She got down from the car. She said, okay, I should come. And I said, oh, why should I come? This is your house. Let me just turn back. When the taxi driver tried to move the car, she opened the car again. So the driver got very pissed off. He said if the girl touches the car again, she will beat her. He got down, I also got down. So there were some guys around who came to separate the issue again. How the girl was struggling with the guy, so they had to let her go. They let only one guy who was able to talk to the girl to calm down. But even that one, she was still attacking me. So she had to turn my attire. I was ready, so I'm ready to fire. She turned it, ready to fire it into pieces. So I was on bare chested around 9:30, 10. Getting to around 11 o'clock, she said she wanted to go and sleep. I said, okay, if you want to go and sleep now, we can just escort you to the house.
You stayed at hers till 11?
11. She struggled with me till 11.
And all this time the taxi driver was still waiting?
Was waiting for me. Because around that time, I would not get taxi back home because at Medina New Road there, around 11, I don't think I'll get a taxi. So I talked to the taxi driver. She was like, your money is going up, or your money is going up. She was just making fun of me and all those stuff. But later on, the driver got pissed off, so he has to just drive to go and wait for me around a rolling circle. So that guy too was holding some cola, so he tried to separate everything. We went to her house first.
Okay. Eric, can I please hold you right there? So let me go to the phone lines now. We have a criminologist, Professor Kenatefa, on the line. Good morning, Prof. Hello, good morning, Prof. Atefa.
Yes, good morning.
Okay, Prof, so this is Beswa. We're talking acid attacks. Hello, Prof. Can you hear me,
yes,
please?
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. You can hear me now.
I can. It's very faint. I can hardly hear you.
All right, so I'll try and speak up and try and hear me, please. So listen, we're talking acid attacks, and this has been in the news for God knows how many times. Walk us through the criminalities when it comes to... Hello, Prof.
All I heard is you talking after the fact. And what is what, please?
Okay. So we're talking acid attacks, and we want to look at the legal implications. Can you hear me, Prof?
Hello?
Yes, Prof. Okay. Let me do this again. So, Prof, if you can hear me, I'm saying that we're looking at legal implications when it comes to attacking people with acid. We have a gentleman in the studio who has been in the news recently. He was attacked by his girlfriend, because he had called off the relationship. Thankfully, he survived it. He's here with us telling us his story. We're looking at the legalities when it comes to acid attacks. And in your position as a criminologist, can you walk us through some steps?
You're looking at it as attacks.
What does the law say about possessing chemicals, acid and things like that, Prof?
What does the law say about attacking someone with a chemical?
So those who possess, if you use chemicals to attack somebody, is there a specific law in Ghana which would put you behind bars?
No, not to the best of my knowledge. There isn't a specific law dealing with a situation where an individual attacks another person using a chemical. But the law is general on assault. So if you attack assault and battery, if you attack a person with any weapon or with any object with the intention of harming the person, or which has the effect of harming the person, you commit an offense. And the law will deal with you accordingly. In a situation where you threaten to attack the person with a knife, a cudgel, a gun, a fist, or any other thing, any other extension of yourself, that you put the person in fear, in real fear of being harmed, you commit assault. And the law will deal with you criminally. The individual can also sue you in civil court for damages if you put them in such fear. If indeed your action results in contact with the person's body, whether it was with acid or gun or stick or whatever, or a flat, there is real physical contact. then you can also be charged with a criminal offense of battery. And the person can also sue you in civil court for damages for the injury that you perpetrate against him or her. That is the general principle, and that's what the law is. It doesn't say if you harm a person with acid, but causing harm is the offense.
Prof. Atifa, what is the maximum punishment for somebody who has been found guilty of attacking another person with acid?
Well, again, as I've said, the law is not specific about acid, and so
Yes.
we need to appreciate that you cannot say that the law says that if you attack with acid, you get this.
Yes.
But if you attack a person and cause harm, regardless of the instrumentality or the object or the instrument of harm, it's a second-degree felony, and you can go in for anything from 3 years and above.
Okay.
And the gravity of it and the circumstances and all of that. And it can, of course, be as high as 7 years, 15 years. It all depends on the circumstances of the offense.
Right. Do you think that it's time for us to limit access to dangerous chemicals that people have been using to attack their loved ones? Is there a way to criminalize or to prevent access to these chemicals? It appears that it's so easy to buy chemicals, for you to buy chemicals and then use it for whatever you want.
Well, I have not adverted my mind to the specifics of chemical sales and the regulations thereof. But I do know that every item in this country, every chemical, is regulated by law. The storage, first of all, the acquisition, storage, distribution, or sale of all chemicals are regulated by law. And that is why even those who are chemical sellers, need to have licenses to sell pharmaceutical. Pharmaceutical companies need to have licenses either to produce and distribute or to retail them. The same goes with those who sell such things as acid and carbide and the rest of them. There are laws regulating them. It is rather a question of the extent to which we enforce the laws that are on our statute books.
We thank you very much, Professor Ken Atifa is a lawyer, a criminologist, and the Dean of the Faculty of Law at the Central University College. Thank you for your insight into the legalities of these attacks. Eric, tell us, if you can, walk us through to how you felt when this acid hit your body.
Like fire.
It felt like fire?
Yeah, hellfire, if maybe I've been there before. I was just burning from my... Can I take my
You can take your hat off.
From my head to down to my tummy, my genitals and my thigh, my hand, my back, everywhere. I was just burning.
So listen, after you stayed at her house till like 11.
She didn't even sleep at home.
So what happened? How did she throw it at you like that?
We tried. I tried going inside the bed so that I can knock, so that her daddy can, so that we explain everything, so that she can go and sleep back.
So she threw the acid?
Yeah, but not.
And this is how you looked like back then. Do you still look at those photos?
Sometimes I do.
And then what goes through your mind?
What goes through your mind when you look at them?
I've started deleting some, because when I look at my old pictures and I look at myself now in the mirror, I feel horrible.
Still?
What are the doctors saying that something could be done about it?
Yeah, but 37 have done very, very well. They have done their best, because at a point in time I thought I can't make it. Sometimes when I'm on my bed and I think I won't make it again. But they have been encouraging me, everything will be okay, everything will be fine, all those stuff. So the doctor did very, very, very well.
How long did you stay at the hospital?
6 months.
6 months. And how were you able to fund this?
GhOne gave me 10,000 cedi, and I think my classmates also contributed. And the work I was doing at first too, it also gave some amount of money.
What happened to your job?
I can't work there again. Not at all. I can't raise this arm, so...
You can't raise your right hand?
What are your employers saying?
Nothing really bad. I can't go back to that job because it's very hard. Like, it's a manual work. I have to upload some goods in the car and all stuff. So.
But you were in school too?
Yeah, I was in school. I was still at Gimpa.
Okay, so you were doing this to raise money to support school?
Actually, definitely.
And so what kind of support have you gotten from your former employers?
Okay, I think when I was at the hospital, they gave me some amount of money. When, like, at the end of the month, they have been paying me when I was at the hospital. So when every month, they give me some amount of money, like 300 cedi a month or something like that.
Now I'm curious. This lady who used to be your girlfriend, she's been arrested.
Yeah.
What is the state of that case?
We went to court yesterday. I think she has been remanded for 2 weeks. So on the 23rd of February, we go to the case again.
Have you spoken to her since the attack?
Oh yeah, I helped the police to arrest her. She was talking to me after the attack. So
she threw the acid on you?
Yeah, she did. So she came back trying to
do what?
She tried to come back again after all that she had done to me.
Where was she? Where did they smoke her out from? Where was she hiding?
Actually, she said she was, I think, Adenta. On Adenta.
No, did she realize the damage that she had caused?
Yeah, I was talking to her.
And then she was calling.
She was calling me.
Well, what was she telling you?
She's sorry and all those stuff.
What are your thoughts about? Do you forgive her?
I've forgiven her.
Do you feel a bit of hate for this young lady?
Actually, I don't know what I did to her. If you ask me, I don't know what I did to her. Maybe unless I asked her, she said she was hearing that I was cheating. And to be frank, she had no moral right to say that.
Why do you say so?
Because the lifestyle she was living, I think she has no moral right to say that. Even if I was cheating, she has no moral right to do what she did.
Do you feel your life has been destroyed by this event?
Yes, it has. I've not gone out for the past 8 months. I can't go out. When I'm going out, I have to be in a hoodie, to be in a shades, to cover my eye and all. I can't see with the right eye.
Because when I say that your right eye is tearing.
Yeah, I can't see with the right eye.
Listen, this definitely is traumatizing. Are you seeking some psychological, help?
I think for the past 8 months, it has been God. I've started praying and all. I don't used to be doing all those stuff, but like I think getting close to God within this time of hard times, I've been some sort of solace within Jesus Christ. I'm mentally sometimes I don't know what to do again.
Now that you've built your faith in God, do you believe that you could have your life back, or you think that's it for you?
Not at all. I can have my life back.
And your parents, how do they feel about this job?
Actually, it got to a point in time I was helping them out. Like we had some issues, so I was trying to help them out. My grandmother was sick around that time, so I was taking good care of her. Within the issue, she passed out in January because of this issue.
How did your dad feel? Because then I remember you mentioned that he suggested that you walked her home or accompany her home.
I think that was the second time she saw the girl. So later when I think he came to the hospital and he saw me. He couldn't talk. He just walked out and he came home.
Does he blame himself?
Maybe. I don't know, but maybe, yeah, I think so.
Has he said anything to you?
Not at all.
Okay. And your siblings, you must have siblings, right?
Yeah, I have a girl and a boy, like my boy.
Behind you?
I'm the firstborn.
How are they taking this radical transformation? Because you're a handsome chap, you're still handsome, but you've changed.
I've changed.
How do they feel?
They are holding up. Because I'm holding up, so they're also holding up.
What do you have to say? Look into that camera, and what do you have to say to anybody who has gone through this really, really traumatic experience about how you're coping and everything?
I think first you have to read your Bible. I think you have some memory verse that can keep you going in and out every day. With life, I think we have hope. I still have hope that I can come out of this thing. I think I can still give back to society. If you get in some situation like that, just don't lose hope like that. Because I've not lost hope. I've not lost hope at all.
And still love again?
That one, I think maybe as time goes on, I will see about that one.
can you love again?
Maybe.
Maybe. Do you trust women?
Not at all.
You don't trust women again?
Not at all. I don't trust women since I was a kid, so I don't trust women. But I never thought she can do this harm.
Okay, for the want of time, we'll leave it here. Eric,
Take it easy.
sorry, and
All right,
we really appreciate you coming in to share your story.
Really, really tough, and we are so glad that you came here.
I want to say one more thing.
Yeah.
I want
Please.
to thank Unibank. I think they have given 10,000 euros.
Oh, wow.
And I think Alexander Yeboah of his Majesty Group, 10,000 euros, so that I can further my surgery outside. I have about 3 more surgeries to do outside. My eye, my arm, and I think my 10 of my neck.
Your neck.
Yeah. So
Oh,
we are raising about 75,000 euros. So they have been about 20,000 euros. I think 30,000 in cash, Ghana City. So, and the whole of the Game Pass students, they have done very well. And I'm my old student at the side of college. I want to thank them very much.
Up Santa Colossians. Yeah.
Eric, I'm curious though, just before I let you go. So you made mention of the fact that your manhood was affected.
Yeah. It was. They have done a surgery on it.
You mind me asking if it's still alive or dead?
Yeah, I think there's. It can.
There's hope.
Yeah, there's
It
hope.
can kick.
Yeah, it can kick.
Fantastic. Good news.
Alrighty.
Where there's life, there's hope.
At least we got you to smile. Oh, listen, there definitely is hope, and
Sure.
thank you. You're doing the right thing by building your faith in God. I think for now, He's the only thing that you have. Okay.
Will you feel too much pain if I give you a hug?
Oh, no, not at all.
I'll give you a hug, man. All right. Hey, buddy. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
All right.
Where with you? Where with you?
And 37 too, they have done. very
37.
well.
Oh,
Yeah.
have a seat. We'll check some more. So 37 is helping Unibank, Gimpa, all of them.
Everybody, the doctors,
You're blessed. You're
the
blessed.
doctors. I don't know, Dr. Adom, Dr. Hagan,
All of them.
Emmanuel Boche.
Give us a list. We'll just spread the word.
Okay.
That's Eric Ohiming.
Then I'll give you the Unibank account.
You
if-
give us, we'll drop it.
Okay.
They are our people as well.
Okay.
All right. Eric Ohiming, a very brave survivor of an acid attack, sharing his story with us right here on GH Today.